Well, this is what happens when it rains a lot. You get great big branches like this. And I got myself one, two forks. And this is pretty old, but it's right off a tree. So I'm thinking that even if there is some cracks and stuff to it, that we'll be able to cut it up and epoxy and do all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to try to work some magic with these two. Alright, and that's what I'm left with. So, big old block right here. But you can see, like, that's some pretty decent grain under there. And I think once we carve down in there, yeah, it's going to look really nice. This is obviously old and dead and pretty dried, but I am going to make sure that with this, because I did get it from just the ground outside. I don't know how long it's been dead or whatever. I'm going to make sure that I get it nice and dry by microwaving it a few times once I thin it down a little bit. And you can see, like, there's a crack right there, but it barely goes in there. So I'm not too worried about it. I think this is going to be, I think these are going to look good. All right, so we cut them up. I'm going to make my my hunter design on this one. It's a little bit thinner, but I think it'll look still pretty good. And then we're going to do my Yeti 2.0 or Sasquatch design on this one. And we're going to cut them out with the scroll saw here. But right now this one's a little bit thick, so I'm going to run it on the belt sander a little bit just to thin it out a little bit more. But I think it'll be pretty good thickness for that one. This one's ready to go, so I'm gonna do this one first, actually, and then yeah, we'll keep working. I think these are gonna turn out pretty great. You can see, like, some of the grain in the wood, especially in this one because it's so much thicker. That's plenty of good grain in there. This isn't gonna be anything I'll have to worry about stabilizing too much, but we're still gonna do it anyway. So, all right, got them cut out, shaped. Or I'm sorry, I got it cut out of the block, and now I just have to shape it. So, yeah, these are actually really nice. Just definitely some holes that I may have to fill in, but I'm not too worried about that stuff. I really like the way that these are coming out right now. Let's keep moving, keep working. Awesome. Got them cut out, and I got them super glued and sawdusted to fill in some of the holes and the cracks and stuff. So now we'll keep working them down and shaping them and making them right. Alright, these are shaped up, sanded down, and they are ready for some epoxy for their final coat. See, like, all those patterns in there from where the bugs were. It's the best part about dead wood. It is always so nice looking, all the grain and the weird patterns and stuff. Yeah, we'll get these hung up and shined up and show you what they look like when they're done. Alright, guys, got them finished up, coated in epoxy. I actually did another sanding after I gave them the first coat of epoxy, and then went and gave them another one. Take a look at them each one by one here. This is my little bear hunter frame. Lots of crazy like worm holes in there that got drawn out. Still solid as anything though. And then my Sasquatch, you can see I filled in a bunch of the holes with some super glue and sawdust. Had a big chunk of the handle get torn off when I was sanding, so I filled it in with epoxy and some mica powder. This is just a straight Yeti. It's not like curved or anything. Or I'm sorry, it's a Sasquatch. It's just straight, not curved. Super comfortable though. Love it. Some crazy grain patterns in this messed up wood here.